Good morning, computer science student. Here we are on the last video lecture of this chapter. Here just see the data structure chapter is divided into list, stack and then queue. Queue part is optional, right? Either the question are related with the stack or queue, means you have to solve any one question out of stack or queue. So queue part is optional and this is the last video lecture of the chapter stack. Here just see, I have written two different questions on the board. If these type of questions may be there in the will be there in the question paper, then the marks distribution related with this question, it is 2 marks. Right? So here, what is the question now? Solve the following postfix notation by using stack implementation method. Right here, one equation is also attached with the question. Now, if you see the equation properly, here you can find this is the equation related with postfix notation. Right, 3 different notations are there. The normal equation, general equation that we are using in mathematics, it is under the category of infix notation. Right, if the operators are at the back side of the operand, then it is known as postfix notation, and on the other side, if the operators are before the operand, then we can say this type of equation is prefix notation. Right, here the operators are at the back of the operand. So this is the postfix notation. Now, how we can solve these type of equations? By using stack implementation method. Right? Just see here, one logic is very first you have to create a structure of the stack like this one. Done? We just create multiple structures of the specific stack, and here very first the stack is empty. Done? Now just see the equation. You have to take the operand from the equation and push the operand into the stack. Right? Now, if any operator is available in the equation, you have to check that the specific operator is an unary operator or it is a binary operator. Right? If the specific operator is an unary operator, then just pop one value from the stack, evaluate and put the result again. If the operator is a binary operator, then you have to pop 2 values from the stack, evaluate them and then put the result back inside the stack. Right? This is the simple logic here. Now just see here 4. 4 is the operand. Right? So my first stack situation is I am going to push 4 into the stack. Here just write 4 and then at the bottom just write push. Right? It is the first step. Now come towards the second step. What will be the second step? Just check it out. Second, 4 is already there. Now 10, it is an operand. Just push it into the stack. So 10 is available on the top of the 4. Clear? Then here just write 10 and at the bottom just write push. Now what is the third step? Just check it out. Third, again operand is there. So 4, 10, 5. The stack structure looks like this one. Here you have to write 5 and then push here. Right? Now here in the fourth step, just check it out. One operator is there and it is the binary operator plus. So we have to pop 2 values from the stack. Right? When you pop these 2 values, 5, very first you have to take 5 here, then put plus. Then the second value 10 here, right? And then the stack looks like this one. 10 plus 5. Now evaluate this equation. The result is 15 and you have to push the result back into the stack. So fourth step looks like this one. Just see. Just check it out again. Plus is an operator. It is a binary operator. You have to pop 2 values one by one. Very first 5, then plus, then 10. Right? Take 2 values from the stack, then evaluate the equation, solve the equation, find out the result and push the result back to the stack. Clear? Now, the next one, it is multiplication. So, my fifth step is multiplication, means again I am going to pop two values 15 and 4. Right now the stack is empty. I have to write the operator name here, then just write pop operation, and then very first if I take 15, 15 is at here into 4 is at here. Clear? Now just solve this one. 15 into 4, it is 60. So push the result 60 into the stack. Right? It is a very simple process. Now what is there in the sixth step? Just check it out. Here, after this multiplication, 15 is there. Means what? 60 is already available in the stack. You have to push 15 in the stack, and then the position of the 15, it is at the top of the 60 value. Right? And here just write 15 and just write push. Then the seventh step is 3. Again operand. Operand means you have to push the operand into the stack, and then the stack looks like this one. Now here it is 3, and then we just use push. Done? Now eighth step. What is the eighth step here? Here you just see operator, divide. It is a binary operator. So you have to take two values from the stack. Two values. Right now 3 values are there. 60 it is there in the stack, and then very first we have to remove, we have to pop 3. Then we just apply this dividation symbol. Then we just take 15. 3 divide 15. Right? Now the result is 5. You have to insert the result back, push the result back into the stack. So stack looks like this one. Right? It is the eighth step. Now just see what is the last step of this equation. Here stack is 5 and 60. The top value is 5, the bottom value is 60. And then the operator is minus. Right? Here again pop operation will be conducted, and then very first you have to remove 5 from the stack, then 60 from the stack. Now evaluate the result, find the result is 55, and then push the result back into the stack. So here this is the result, this is the answer of this type of question. Right? We have solved the equation, we have solved the postfix equation by using this stack implementation method, and this is the stack implementation method where operands perform push operation, operators perform pop operation. Clear? Now just see, one more question is there related with the same theme here. The question is, evaluate the following notation by using stack, right? And then show the contents of the stack at every step. Just like this one only. Here we are having digits, but here in this type of question we are having true, false and logical operators. Now just see how we can solve this one. Our first step is just create the stack like this one. It is locked from the bottom, open from the top surface, right? So here in this type of equation, true and false are under the category of operands, right? And or not, these are the operators. So the basic idea is we have to supply, we have to conduct push operation on the operand, pop operation on the operator. So here false, false. So I just use push because it is an operand. It is my first step. Now the second step is again just see it is true. Again operand means what? You have to put this true inside the stack by using push operation. Right? So first two step and then just see the stack implementation. False, true. Then not operator is there. Not is an operator. So just write not and then pop. Not is an unary operator. Unary operator means you have to remove, you have to pop single value, single operand, one operand only from the stack and then evaluate. So just see, true is there. I just remove true from the stack and then put this not operator in front of this operand, not true. Now evaluate the result. Not true means what? The result is false here. push the result back to the stack. Just see. Right? Next one, OR operator is there. So OR is a binary operator. So we have to pop two operands from the stack. Just see the sequence. Very first F, then OR, then true. Oh, it is false only. False or false. Right? Evaluate. False or false means the result is false over here. Just put the result back into the stack and your stack looks like this one when you supply this OR operation on the stack. Clear? Then after this OR, true operand means what? Your stack looks like this one, F true. Just write true and then push below this true. Done. Then again false. Operand. False, true, false. Push this false into the stack. Stack looks like false, true, false. Right? Then at the next, we are here on the AND operator. AND operator means what? AND is a binary operator. So just write AND over here and then write pop operation. Done? Then just take two values, two operands, false and true. Now the result is false. Push the result back into the stack. Done? Now the stack is having two operands, two values inside it. Now the last one, it is OR operation. So if you perform this OR operation, you have to pop two operands from the stack. Now the equation looks like this one, F or F. The result is false here. Push the result back into the stack so that the final result is false here. And it is your answer. Right? Just check these two questions again and take the screenshot very first so that you can write these questions into your notebook. Right? Here, these questions are of 2 marks. Right? You may find one question, either the question is related with these digits or the question it is related with the binary values or we can say Boolean values. Yeah, I hope you understand the concept. Thank you very much.